I fucking hate... You know what the other thing that the Wii U does and why it fucking sucks to stream with?
What?
In addition to all the problems that we've had where, it's not being accepted by our streaming devices or our capture devices. The other thing it does is this. It's the only thing we play on that does this.
Oh, the border.
That does the borders.
Yeah, that's you're right. It does that all the time. It's worse with component cables.
Oh no, this is exact. I can tell because I've edited this out so many times. I can tell that this is exactly how it's been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's not that big a deal to edit out, but it just it sucks for the stream. Like I'm not gonna fix the cropping for the stream. How is this?
And this one's fine.
Sorry. You missed 2 down there anyway. Wow, you really biffed it.
Aww.
Kyle, you really biffed it.
You mean I took a sports almanac into the future or into the past and used it to win a lot of money in sports betting? That's what you meant when you said I biffed
and ruin the whole city.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, I'd love to ruin a whole city.
You know, Michael J. Fox did a whole lot of work being, I guess a conservative shill in his movies.
Oh, yeah?
Well, he was Alex P. Keaton, the poster boy of Young Republicans. I mean, explicitly a Republican.
Oh, what was that?
That was Family Ties. Family Matters? Which one is the one with Urkel?
Matters.
So it's Family Ties. He played a plastic surgeon a rich plastic surgeon in Doc Hollywood. I went through a few other movies where he was like wittingly or unwittingly being like a conservative ideological stooge. But I will say the most woke thing that Michael J. Fox ever did in a movie was or the most woke thing that ever happened in a movie Michael J. Fox was
I was going to say, he's just saying the words on the page, right?
What is that, there is a 1-to-1 relationship with Biff Tannen getting richer in Back to the Future 2 and everybody else getting poorer in the entire surrounding area.
Uh-oh, I got by the sand hole. Oh, okay.
I like this song.
Yeah.
It's over.
But that's a classic Mario.
Yeah.
That's not from this game.
Secret of my success. Harvard business graduate goes and works in the mailroom and then secretly sneaks into the office of someone who's on vacation and works a double job to prove that he's got what it takes to be a real business guy.
Great. Good for him.
And he also fucks his aunt.
Cool.
Yeah. A lot of incest in early Michael J. Fox movies, too.
Yeah, my favorite bit for Back to the Future is to describe the plot of Back to the Future and casually drop in and almost have sex with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to have a wacky scientist friend and get a cool time machine car and go back in time and almost have sex with my mom.
And even set up a situation where he was intentionally gonna try to have sex with his mom, instigate sex with his mom, and it would have worked, but he chickened out.
You know, people give Marty McFly a lot of shit for setting up his mom with a weird creepo that was spying on her through a bedroom window, but keep in mind, that was already his dad. He had no choice or he'd stop existing.
Right.
So he had to.
He really, I'm gonna say yes.
In the premise, if we're
I am
accepting,
unironically agreeing with you. I would rather set my mom up with a creep than die.
yeah.
Yeah. And I know that creep turns out to be, you know, a listless dad anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, but in that version of the future, everything was better.
Right.
He taught his dad how to punch someone, and so he was successful.
Okay. Oh, fuck you. I hate these levels. The one thing that was bad about Mario 1 and you decided to bring it over here. Whoops.
Lex says, spoiler, all teenage guys are creeps. Okay, but not all teenage guys hang out in a tree looking at people change through binoculars.
Yeah. Well... Okay, well... No, the fucking mixer! Okay, sorry. Isaac just came in and whispered something very urgently, and then he and Keith both left the room very quickly, leaving me in the awkward position of having just ended a conversation by going, well, in response to saying that not all teenage boys creep on people through windows.
What are you talking about?
It was, you were like, oh, not... Someone said all teenage boys are creeps, and you were like, yeah, not all teenage boys creep on peeping toms. And then I went, well, and then you left. And it's like, oh, good. What was I gonna say? Why did I say well?
I don't know.
I was just gonna say, well, lots of movies from the 80s have taught me that is what all teenage boys do.
Sure, yeah. There's lots of different levels of creep, and Peeping Tom is pretty high up there.
Yeah.
80s, but yeah,
it's
80s
not the
movies
it's not the top.
Toms.
It's not the top, but it's up there.
80s movies was a time when basically being a Peeping Tom was like
It meant you were the protagonist in a movie.
That troublemaker.
Yeah, that boys sure will be boys, won't they? There we go. Oh, what's in here? Yeah, like, someone pointing out, like, yeah, remember the end of, Revenge of the Nerds? When, the main character just, like, rapes that girl? And then, like, she's cool with it, and this is, like, the triumphant climax of this movie? I was like, oh my god, that did happen! What the fuck?
I never saw that movie.
It's like, it's a thing where, he's wearing a mask, and she thinks that he's, her boyfriend, and they have sex, and then she takes off the mask and is like, oh, you're not my boyfriend, but I'm not upset about it.
A mask?
Yeah. Like a Darth Vader mask. It was like
okay. It wasn't like the mask of the face. It wasn't like
no.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's wicked bad. I mean, a lot of stuff in that movie was bad.
I never saw it. I don't really know even what it's about. I know that there's one main bully. I bet I can remember the name. Hold on.
It's, well...
No, I don't have it.
You're probably trying to pull Ogre. I wouldn't call him the main bully, but he is the one that everyone quotes because he was always yelling nerds.
Who's the main bully?
I mean, I think it's just like a group of bullies.
Oh.
It's kind of, it's like slobs versus snobs adjacent. Or maybe that just is what it is.
Well, are the bullies snobs?
It's kind of like, hey, what if we did slobs versus snobs, but we twisted it a bit so it's nerds and jocks, or whatever.
Are they jocks, or are they like...
They're jocks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and like near the end of the movie, they did like the powder puff thing, so all the jocks dress up like cheerleaders. I'm sure there was nothing problematic, no uncomfortable jokes in that part of the movie.
I think we've got to shift away from 80s cinema. It seems like a bad spot to be in.
Probably shouldn't go back to 80s cinema. Yeah, there's the part they set up video cameras in the girls' dormitories. Yeah, and then they watch it, and you're supposed to be like, "Ooh, those funsters, they're up to it."
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's like, yeah. People loved when people were unsuspecting in the 80s. That's, I think, my main takeaway of the 80s is that people loved when other people were unsuspecting.
And they don't even know.
What do you do? What is that? What is that dance?
It's my little dance.
Yeah.
This is my new move. I call this the Mario. You hunker down in the fetal position, you grab your head, you jump up and down.
Fetal position?
Fetal position!
Okay, yeah. I knew it's fetal position, but I thought you said beetle position. And it's technically he's standing, so it's not quite the fetal position.
Though I do call it that when I'm dealing with my crippling depression by putting on Big Bad Beetleborgs. Big Bad Beetleborgs! Ooh, the Big Bad Beetleborg.
That's their ship.
Yeah.
That's their Megazord.
Hell yeah.
Okay, serious question. Big Bad Beetleborgs is the best show of all time. Right? I don't remember it. No. I haven't seen it since I was like 9, but I'm pretty sure that it holds up. I mean, look at those costumes. That's cool.
Yeah, Ghost Elvis. He's awesome. Oh my god. I don't remember loving Beetleborgs that much as a kid. I liked it enough, but I did rent.
Enough to what?
I did enough to watch it.
Okay.
And enjoy it.
Hey, look, I'm just asking the questions.
I did though rent the VHS tape of like the arc of episodes where like they transition from like their, like season 1 Beetleborg forms to their upgraded Beetleborg forms. And I remember loving that tape and being like really, really sad that I had to return it.
Damn. Was it the library?
No, a video store.
Okay. I don't know why I heard library. I mean, there's video rental at the library.
Yeah, I know. I just, when you say rent, you wouldn't jump to library.
Right. I mean, a video store is just a paid video library.
Yeah.
What if video rental was illegal, but libraries had a much bigger collection of rentable movies?
If what was illegal?
Like Blockbuster. I feel like you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to set...
I mean, that's basically the world we live in right now.
They're not illegal.
No, they just don't exist. I mean, What's the difference?
But libraries don't have a huge selection of...
When was the last time you were in a library?
I don't know, like 3 years ago?
Most libraries have pretty extensive movie collections these days. Yeah.
Huh. But like quadruple it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't have something, will they get it for you?
I mean, there are...
Because they'll do it with books.
I mean, yeah, like... well... I think it depends. I think different libraries have different rules about like how they handle movies and stuff. But like, yeah, like most libraries are part of a network now.
I feel bad because I mostly don't like libraries because I like to keep a book after I read it.
Yeah. First world problems.
Yeah. Well, it would just be. It would be. I would prefer to not have that impulse.
Yeah. And I mean, like, libraries in general, it's kind of sad. They're sort of dying off a little bit. But, like, really, it's... The honest truth is, like, the internet is the new library. Like, we all have the library at our house now, really, is all it is.
But the thing about libraries shouldn't die out.
No.
They should be there if even no one used them.
Yeah, totally.
It's the same thing with, it's like this fucking idea that conservatives invented that, like government programs waste money.
Yeah.
But, like, government programs don't waste money. They are intended to cost money because they're a service.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you remember, like, when George Bush was president, there was, like...
No. I blocked it all out.
I just feel like there was this huge thing about, like, privatizing the post office.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But I feel like it went away.
Well, the post office is sort of privatized, right? In the
No,
US...
USPS it's a government thing.
Not really.
No?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like a federal company.
It's like a semi. It's like a semi thing.
It's a semi thing.
It's a semi thing. It's like why the USPS can advertise,
but
and other government agencies can't.
It's not the UPS. It's not UPS. It's not FedEx. It's like
no, but it's not entirely dissimilar in the ways that government organizations.
It's an independent agency of the executive branch of the federal government. That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Okay. I mean, I'm not
anyway,
an expert.
But I mean, if it's not a company. It's a part of the federal government. And I remember there was a lot of talk of it, I think in like 2004 or something, about that it was a waste of money, the post office is losing money, blah, blah, blah.
I'm remembering
They did this big scam where they like made it look like the post office was even losing a lot more money than it even was.
Ugh.
But it's like, the post office shouldn't have to make money. People should be able to mail things to each other across the country.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about like, oh man, our profits are down. It's like, okay, you shouldn't be trying to make money off of this.
Yeah.
It's a service.
Or like
it's like a park. You know what else isn't making you money? Parks.
Right.
Parks don't make anybody any money.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait till you read my budget proposal.
We're gonna close down all the roads because they're not turning a profit. Stupid. Like, what? Yeah, like, it's insane.
My favorite thing though was like years ago when the Daily Show went to the Republican National Convention, when there was this might have been actually just in 2016 when Trump was running, because they were going like, he's a businessman, he's gonna run the country like a business, and they went around interviewing people like, okay, so we're gonna run the country like a business, and businesses get rid of things that aren't making money. So like, what state are you from? Michigan? Let's look. Okay, last year Michigan lost this many hundreds of millions of dollars, but California made many millions of dollars. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get rid of Michigan.
Well, and the sad part...
Or it was like, pitch me on why we shouldn't get rid of Michigan. And they're like, the Great Lakes, they're great. Like, I'm not being persuaded by this.
Well, but part of the this is also a problem that's inherent in capitalism, where it's states like Michigan.
This is fun.
Yeah, this looks fun.
Woo!
States like Michigan and Kentucky are like super poor, but the entire country runs on the cars that were made in Michigan and on the coal that was mined in Kentucky. And those industries destroyed those places, and now they don't make any money. And so it's like, it's still not like...
What's going on here, everybody? What is this?
This looks tough. This looks really tough.
What is this? Yikes.
Yikes. Yipes.
Yikes. We can be done with this, though.
Oh, okay.
We done?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so I guess what I'm saying is, but here's what I'm saying was like places like Kentucky and Michigan are really poor and losing money, and they're being subsidized by the U.S. government, but that's only because the government already is run like a business, and what it did was allow other businesses to go into those places, exploit all the people, destroy the environment, and then leave.
Yeah. And just the other thing about cutting waste, like, oh, this is wasting money. I think the idea is supposed to be like, oh, we cut all of these waste that we're wasting tax money on, and then eventually we can cut everyone's taxes. It's like, yeah, like fucking wait for that to show up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, can't wait to see that massive tax cut we're all gonna get once we defund the post office.
Right, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sure that's coming any day now.
I'm sure it's the $1 trillion military budget.
Oh my god.
Not. I mean, if you don't follow politics, literally not an exaggeration. I think the official number is like 700-something billion, but there's another 400 billion in other places connected to the military that doesn't get reported on the actual military budget.
I'm gonna do a sync.
Imagine having so much money that you can just leave out 400 billion of the money you actually spend, and just tell everybody that it's 400 billion less.